It is the organization of the Jewish Confederation of Ukraine. So it's interesting. Now, we are two countries who are, we are bound by common values of democracy, of freedom of speech, of promoting these values. And that's the basis that we build our relations. We signed the FTA. We are waiting now for the parliament to have a session in order to ratify it, which is very important, which is a step that is not going back. We have the tourists going in both sides, even though that there are some problems, but still you have hundreds of thousands of tourists going in and out. It's very important. We have the businesses working, one here or in Israel. So all these things that we built make the relationship between our countries very, very strong. In charge of the dialogue with Ukraine and the dialogue with Russia, the dialogue with Kazakhstan, I think with all the four. Israeli companies are working in Ukraine, where they recruited here software engineer and code writers and developers for their companies who are working. I have a number of 15,000 Ukrainians working all over the country, not only in Kyiv, but Kyiv, Odessa, Vinnytsia, and Dnipro. So our people are coming here and finding the resources for less salaries that they would have paid in Israel, and for the same quality of work. Now, for the Ukrainian, it gives the opportunity to work at home, not to leave your home to do the job that you want to do, to have a better salary, because the salaries are better than the average salary in Ukraine. Independence of Ukraine, but also he was a part of a regime who was. We had consultations in Jerusalem, and we raised the issue of glorification, because, again, in our eyes, a person who was wearing a Nazi German uniform, it doesn't matter what he did or he hasn't done. He was a part of the army of the Third Reich. For us, for the state of Israel, we cannot be silent about it. We are talking about memories and Holocaust and so on, that again, Ukraine should rethink about how the country deals with their past and which kind of heroes they choose, not telling anyone whom he has to choose for a hero. But I think if you choose somebody, you have to teach everything about him. Yes. We went to Babi Yar, the local and Israeli staff of the embassy, everyone together. We had explanation by a family member of a survivor. So he told us the whole story, what happened, and then we had a ceremony where the local staff put a wreath in yellow and blue, and the diplomats, we put one in blue and white.
The Holocaust in Ukraine is growing with the public.
I'm afraid not enough, and I will take, for example, the Instagram story. It's called the Instagram story that was made just now for Holocaust Remembrance Day about the diary of Eva Heimann. She's from Hungary, but it was filmed in Lvov. But what I think was important, that's what Mati Kochavi, the one who made it, he said they took a lot of Ukrainian actors to be there. And they said they didn't understand quite well what what the Jews went through. They didn't know about it. They learned it in the movie. I mean, by being actors in the movie, they learned about the Holocaust. Yes, of course, they knew that something happened, but to not know what happens, and if you come from a place where it happened, so there is a problem of education. And the problem of education has to be solved. One is to have more teachers teaching Holocaust.